Alright, so the review is on the board from yesterday. Check your work. If something is not right, please fix it so you have the right answers to study from. If you're fixing answers, I would put like a little star or something by those so that you know those are the ones you need to go back and study. So I will leave these up on the board for about a minute. Check them. If you have any questions, we can talk about a particular problem. If not, we will just continue to move. We did 9 together in class yesterday, so that should not be an issue. But double check on number 10. Make sure your slope is negative and make sure the 1 is over the 3. You're going down 1, right 3. Any questions on 9 or 10? Here are the first couple word problems. Again, we did number 11 together yesterday, so number 11 should not be an issue for you. I'll leave it up there, though, just in case you need it. Let me know if you have questions on 12 or 13. For the test tomorrow, more points are given for the equation. So that's the part you want to make sure, for sure, that you get right. The follow-up questions are only worth 1 point each. But the equations are worth 2, so make sure you're doing well on those equations. Do not skip these. A couple people tried that on the quiz. It's impossible to get any sort of credit, even partial credit, if you don't put anything, so make sure you're at least giving these a shot. Questions on those first 3? Alright, I'll keep moving. Does anyone still need 12? Alright, I can put 13 and 14, 15 at the same time. So there's the bottom 3. Oh. So remember, parallel lines have the same slope. So on these, you're just taking the slope from the equation that's given, because we want a line that's parallel to that line. And you're using the new m. Raise your hand if you have any questions. Alright, here's the graph. The graph is worth a lot of points, so make sure that you're doing every part of the problem here. You have to write the equation, that's for 2 points. And remember, to write this equation, you need the slope of the line that was given. So pick 2 points, count the rise and the run. You're going down 1, right 1. So that's negative 1 over 1. So some of you might have the equation y equals negative 1 over 1x minus 4. That is completely fine. No, negative 1 over 1 should be your slope. And then you're using that. Remember, you start at the b. So we're starting at the negative 4. And then we're going down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. Parallel lines, remember, they have the same slope. They never intersect. So if you look, these are going on and on forever. They're not going to intersect. They're running right alongside each other, so you are good on these. What are your questions? All right, let's jump then to the perpendicular side. The directions got a little messed up on the perpendicular side. You're not supposed to be graphing this top part. I don't know why the directions say to graph it. These directions are actually the directions for the bottom. I just sort of messed it up here. These should look more like the directions on the previous page. They're worth 2 points apiece. And all you're doing is writing the equation for the line perpendicular to the line given. Perpendicular lines, remember, have opposite reciprocal slopes. So you take the slope from the line that they gave you, you flip it, and you change the sign. That's your M, and then you're using the new B. What are your questions? Two points apiece on those for 10 points with that section. Alright, down here, these directions, like I said, should actually be the directions up top. The equation is worth 2 points. The graph is worth 3 points for 5 points total on this problem. Again, you have to find the slope of the line that was given to you. The slope is down 1, right 2, down 1, right 2, so that's -1/2. So flip it, change the sign, that's positive 2 over 1. If you just wrote it as 2x instead of 2 over 1x, that's completely fine. So here is your equation. To graph that, you start at the 2 on the y-axis. You go up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1. Connect the 3 points. Draw a line. The back is all about the x and y intercepts. Remember, the x-intercept is where it touches the x-axis. The y-intercept is where it touches the y-axis. So check your work on these. Does anyone have any questions? These three are probably the easiest points on the whole test besides that first section on the first page. You're getting 2 points for the x-intercept, 2 points for the y-intercept. That's going to give you 12 points total in this section. So lots of easy points here. Make sure you're studying how to do this. Everyone should be getting all of these right. These are super easy. Any questions? So the last problem on the test will look just like this. I'll give you the x-intercept, I'll give you the y-intercept, and then you give me the graph. Do you guys have any questions on this test review? Your test is tomorrow. It is almost identical to this review. The questions will be different, but they'll be the same types of questions. So don't memorize the answers, but you can study how to do each section.